My daughter's imaginary friend. I used to think imaginary friends were just a phase. My daughter, Lily, was 4 when she first mentioned Charlie. She described him as an old man who wore a funny hat and liked to sit in the corner of her room in her closet, of all places. She'd talk to him during playtime, sometimes pause and laugh at things he apparently said, and even set an extra place for him during meals. It was creepy, but not unheard of. Kids have wild imaginations. At first, I brushed it off. Just a phase, I kept telling myself. But then, things started to shift. One night, I heard Lily talking when she was supposed to be asleep. Her room was dark, no night light, and yet she was wide awake sitting up in bed, speaking softly toward her open closet. I cracked the door open just a bit to listen. She whispered, "Okay, Charlie, I'll tell mommy not to be scared." That sent chills down my spine. The next morning, I asked her what she meant. She said Charlie didn't like that I kept looking at him funny, and that he used to live in the house a long time ago before the fire. I froze. There had never been a fire here, at least, not that I knew of. A few days later, my husband was cleaning out the attic when he found an old box tucked behind insulation near the eaves. Inside was a dusty photo album, black and white portraits, clearly decades old. Most of the photos were labeled with first names and years, handwritten in elegant cursive. Lily came into the room as we flipped through the pages. She looked over my shoulder and suddenly gasped, then pointed to a photo. "That's him. That's Charlie." It was a photo of a stern-looking man in suspenders and a fedora, dated 1952. The label underneath said, "Charles Whitmore, Master Bedroom, 1951, before incident." I stared at the photo for a long time, my stomach twisting. Later that evening, I dug through local archives online. Turns out, Charles Whitmore was the original owner of our house. He died in a fire, started in the master bedroom closet. That closet is now Lily's closet. We moved her out of that room the very next day. But sometimes, late at night, I still hear her whispering to someone. And last week, she asked me, "Mommy, why won't Charlie follow me to my new room? He says he can't leave the closet." I don't go near that closet anymore. Please like and follow for more supernatural true stories that will keep you up at night.